Hey guys, it is Rob. So people are leaving comments on my video that I made about how I had a feeling for a long time that Michael Green was purposefully like egging his dad into getting angry and stuff like that. And a lot of it is, why do you care and shit like that. And the way I've always seen it is that when it comes to the like angry grandpa and kid behind the camera and mcjuggernuggets and stuff like that, every single time that somebody subscribes to these people and watches their videos, it takes opportunities away from everybody else on YouTube. Um, the bigger these channels they get, the less people, the less channels other people watch. If that makes, I don't know if that makes sense or not. You know, there's no way that a channel is gonna get bigger than them with their fan. Like their fans are never gonna watch other people. If you want to watch someone who's entertaining and real, I would suggest somebody like, I don't know, like Casey Neistat, or however you pronounce his name. He's a blogger and a filmmaker who lives in New York City, and he travels all around the world and stuff, and you get to see interesting stuff, and and he's got a family, and it's nice. There's sweet kind stuff in it, and then there's exciting fun stuff like flying drones, and he snowboarded in New York City during a big snowstorm and stuff like that. But I feel like McJuggernuggets fans and Angry Grandpa fans wouldn't really be really down to that, because it's not what they're used to. But um, for them, I would suggest like One Pug Life. He's this kind of like this weird kind of like Canadian dude, and uh, he he builds stuff, and and every once in a while they'll build like a four-wheeler and jump things and stuff like that, and it's real. It's not staged, and they're not like, they break stuff sometimes, but it's not, it's not like Angry Grandpa or stuff like that, where they're doing it, like in anger and stuff like that. They like, usually when they jump like a go-kart or something like that, it ends up breaking, and then he shows, repairing stuff like that. So I mean, you know I don't know, it's just like, you can subscribe to whoever you want, you can watch whoever you want, you can support whoever you want, but these big YouTube channels and these medium-sized YouTube channels, the bigger they get, the more the harder it is for smaller channels. So like, I beg people to go support, smaller channels. Go find channels that just started and subscribe to them. The best thing you can do is just like search, my first YouTube video, and then do like the search thing, where it says, videos uploaded today, and find somebody that you want to watch from the beginning, from their very first couple of videos, and then tell your friends and stuff like that. I'm not saying this. Don't, like, don't subscribe to me, don't follow me or anything like that, but because I don't really care either way. And I have so many channels, and I get banned and deleted all the time anyways. But you know, go find somebody, who, you know, doesn't have a lot of subs, people who have less than 100 subs, and support them and be fans of them, not these big, people who are like corporate and shit like that. Like, you know, I used to watch PewDiePie and when he didn't have when before he was like really big, and now like it's like you have to have he has content that you have to have YouTube Red to go on, and it's just like completely, it's like corporate, and like like I wouldn't be surprised if like within a year or two mcjuggernuggets has videos that you can only watch on YouTube Red, and I wouldn't be surprised if kid behind a camera and angry grandpa and shit go to start having no, not RedTube, YouTube Red, exclusive content. It's just like these big channels are just making it impossible for other channels to get big. Uh, I don't see, I don't see anyone getting, you know, anyone who's just starting out now getting anywhere big. Like McJuggernuggets and Angry Grandpa and all that other shit. They've existed since, in some form, since pretty much 8, 9 fucking years. It's like nobody who starts off now is gonna get really big, you know. Uh, so pretty much what I'm getting at is that these big channels kind of, who make these obviously fake and scripted, or, well, see, I don't even really want to say that, these videos that are intentionally kind of coerced, or or select, or fancy editing, or or they just I don't know. But my point is that you gotta support smaller channels, and if we could get small channels that are just starting now and get them to be really big, that would be that would be the best way to get back at these angry grandpas and McJuggernuggets and shit like that. Um, so I mean, I don't know. Just go find somebody who has less than 100 subs that you really like and support them. You know, spread their videos around and shit like that. Not me. I don't really I don't really want that. Like, I kind of like where I am, and I would never make it big, and I don't want, the bad stuff that comes along with that. Obviously, there but you know, go find other people to like than what YouTube recommends, because that's money right into YouTube's pocket, I mean, you gotta kind of stick it to them a little bit, because YouTube only cares about people who make money for them, you know. Um, so people who don't make money for them don't get the same kind of treatment. They don't get the same kind of like protection from like false DMCA's and false copyright issues and stuff like that. It's only the big channels like McJuggernuggets and Angry Grandpa and so on. So just support smaller channels, um, and that's it. So I doubt that anybody got all the way through this video, but if you did, thank you. Bye.